Y'all, I recently watched an interview slash podcast. The title states, I was raised in a satanic cult. Surviving Hell with Kibby, Linga. Real Alex Clark is the YouTube channel. Real Alex Clark is a YouTube channel. While watching this interview, and I highly encourage you to do so. There is one part in the interview that I learned from Kibby that I want to break down further, that I really feel like the Holy Spirit gave me insight about. Kibby, as she mentioned her various experiences while in this satanic cult, she mentioned how such people that would harm kids, you catch my drift, they will harm kids in that way. They would intentionally wear masks or crazy looking clothing, right? So when, God, Holy Spirit, please keep me there. Hold on. They would intentionally wear the mask. So when children do speak up, whenever they go to school or whatever trusted adult that they feel they can speak to, whenever they describe their experiences to said people and to said adults, they're going to describe these terrible people by what they are wearing. Think about it like this. You hear a kid saying, oh, a person wearing a Mickey Mouse costume, or better yet, here's the better word, Mickey Mouse hurt me in this way. Mickey Mouse touched me in this area of my body, and I didn't like it. When you hear such things like that, it is so easily to dismiss what is being said, because you're going to think that child, they just watch a lot of TV. That child's a wild imagination. No. When people speak, I pray Christ helps you to understand the heart of what they're saying, to help understand their experiences. Second, Kibby Linga also mentioned while she was in a satanic cult, mind you, the leader of the satanic cult was her mother. Her mother enrolled her into special education classes because, think about it like this, it's the truth of the matter. Since, and this is not only Kibby's experience, this is so many other people's experience. When with being enrolled in special education classes, gosh, people tend to discredit what people say because they will deem them as having some type of mental disorder or issue. And think about this further as it relates to Kibby. She's well in her right mind. She just got to heal, and I pray God helps her with that. But with being enrolled in these special education courses, that was used to discredit her voice. Do you know how many people today, though they were not enrolled in special education classes, they probably had to go to the psych ward or be put on psych medications based on the terrible experiences that they have experienced. Satanic child abuse is one, and all other witchcraft activities. And people discredit their experiences because it doesn't sound normal. This doesn't sound normal. I hear you speak, ma'am or sir, and it sounds crazy. You sound delusional. Because this stuff sounds so far-fetched. I have never experienced such things in my life, in their life. However, You sit up there and discredit what people say out their mouth, and their experiences are very much true and real. Again, I tell you, when people speak, you need to listen. And I know it's Satan's intent and desires to keep people that go through such things quiet. However, I have faith. I have faith. That's all I have. And I'm grasping to it very strong. That God will deliver these people, and they will tell their testimonies, and they will not be silenced, and they will be understood. And I'm going to say this further. So many people will be going to prison with the highest level of charges. Will not be silent. Will not be silent. Do not be silent. Do not be silent. And I pray that you find trusted people to talk to. I really pray you do. Because this stuff happens. And you're not delusional. You're not out of your mind. You saw what you saw. You experienced what you experienced. I pray Christ just build confidence in every area of your life. I pray further. Let me just like this, just to simplify it. I just pray God helps you in every area of your life. I really do. Because stuff like this happens.